Welcome to Harvard Survivor Season 2.
Feelings are gonna get hurt. Things are gonna get chicky. And people are gonna get sassy.
One person made a stand that
This is a real Survivor competition. I know what it takes to win this game. I'm gonna make these contestants fun.
no fear, no gold. Yeah? Hello, Lion?
My name is Connor Meyer. I'm the founder and president of the Harvard Undergraduate Survivor Club, the winner of Harvard Survivor Season 1, and your host for Harvard Survivor Season 2. With Joey eliminated last round, it's down to just these 15. Before our second challenge of the season, our competitors start off searching for the immunity idol, knowing this could very well be the difference between going home early or winning it all. 2 idols are hidden somewhere in this playground, one for the blue team, one for the red. Finding this idol means someone is safe from elimination at their tribal council. If they choose to play the idol before the vote is revealed, it may protect them from getting out. Here, Nate grabs an idol, but for the wrong team. He doesn't realize that his team's idol is right next to it and walks off in frustration. The contestants search long and hard for an idol, desperate for an advantage in this episode of Harvard Survivor Season 2.
I found theirs, but I'm coming out. But we have a new immunity challenge. The name of this challenge is called The Floor is Lava. 3, 2, 1, go.
For this next challenge, our tribe members must traverse this playground in an epic match of Floor is Lava. In this challenge, every step counts. One fall, and you're back to the beginning.
Yeah, safely across. Oscar doing a good job along the structure, staying safe.
Every member must make it down the slide, and the team with the slowest time will be off the tribal council, seeing another member heading home.
There it is. Well. Sophia drops again.
The blue team is down a player as the losing tribe of the last episode. Will they redeem themselves or fall further into disaster?
Sophia really focusing. She's got to the end of the log. This has to make this tough transition.
Their main obstacle isn't just the course. It's also the weather, with equipment coated in rain and contestants shivering across, fighting the cold and the slippery ground.
Has to go back.
Contestants battle not just against the clock, but also against the environment, with cold and rain obstructing their path.
Right leg across. You got it close.
Once it hits 3 minutes, I'll allow one of you guys to help us.
Because I think it's like the first.
One foot forward, You got it.
You got it. Just 1 foot. Oh, nice! Yes! You got it. You got it. Yes! Woo-hoo! I just got
Yeah, Yes.
Okay, you can
Good job on the way. 3, 2, 1. the left one. Yeah, I like that quote. Come on.
Oh, team.
Come on.
Yeah, you got it. Take your time. I reached for that though. I kind of like leaned myself against it. Yeah.
Good.
Perfect. And then shimmy over.
Wait, I think the tough portion.
Nick, yeah, kind of lean yourself against it like a wall. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, I might need a hand. Yeah.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, we should have someone stand on this log.
You gotta go slow. Okay, you got me. Thank you.
There we go.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, we're good.
Cole taking a leadership role. Really guiding this team.
Here, Nate, stay there and help. Stay there to help.
I'm gonna help you.
Yeah. Help in the transition there.
No, for status is good.
You got it on it? Perfect.
Love that. We love that. He's across.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, now Nate, you go. Connor, you stay there.
Go here.
Oh, step on this one.
And then lead on the wall. Nice.
Well done. You're killing it.
Left. Oh, no, go around the wood. Nice.
No, the other way.
Good teamwork. Being against that. Yeah, perfect. Okay. We got this job. Just a few more members to get across. Let's go. Alright, good.
Woo! Yeah, guys.
You can go around the outside too if you want.
I think it's easier to. Hey, you're kind of good though. Yeah, good job.
Yeah, oh. I like that thing you're taking the inside too.
Alright.
Thank you guys, thank you. I felt good about that. I felt good about it.
Nice team. Good stuff. You guys like this?
Yeah.
Wow. Alright.
So it was close, right? How'd we do?
Alright. Blue Tribe with a time of 5 minutes, 23 seconds. And Red Tribe with a time of 1 minute. Blue Tribe, how are you guys feeling after losing your second consecutive immunity challenge?
Sad.
Was there any discussion amongst anybody as to maybe who is a weak link, as to who caused the tribe to lose, and if you guys are basing your decision tonight off of any challenge performance?
Well, let's not be around and push. We can all agree that it's my fault. That I was always held this back. So yeah, if we're talking about based on that challenge, definitely the weak link here. So I think that's out too.
Okay.
I would actually I disagree. I think the reason we lost is because we didn't work together well. If we had had someone helping through at the back, then our strategy was better than theirs. We would have gone faster. So and when I went to help, we got through as quick as everyone else. So I think what's to blame is our advice throughout this game has been that we're undateable. I think it goes right back to that.
Fu, you said you felt like you were the weak link. It seems like Malachi's saying that that's not the reason you lost, but are you still feeling like maybe that could be the reason that you could be a target tonight? Yeah. Or do you think the vote isn't going to be based on that?
Well, I don't know. I haven't seen that much strategizing, which I don't know what that means, but at least for me, I feel like in a lot of heads, I'm leading right now. So that does make me nervous, but I just want to throw it out there that I feel like I'm very, I have other strengths, I have really great puzzles.
I think the dynamics in the last tribal were togetherness and fun, and I think those dynamics are still going to persist. I don't think those dynamics are going anywhere, and so I back ourselves and us succeeding throughout the rest of the day.
Well, two people didn't think that Fu was fun based off of this awesome last vote. So one of those was probably Joey, but somebody else is sitting here tonight.
Well, does anyone want to say who it was? I feel like I already know in my mind. I haven't talked about it with anyone else, but considering I feel like I'm probably on the top block here, anyone want to throw volunteer who might need them?
Let me ask this question. Who, other than Fu, feels like they're in danger tonight? Okay.
I feel like you should always feel like you're in danger.
Yeah.
How is the search for the hidden immunity idol impact your strategy?
I think not that much. We haven't had that much of a chance to look for anything yet. I don't know if anyone's found anything, but I think it's more impacted. Like they were saying, or we overheard them saying that they found our idol, but like we don't actually know if that's true or not. So I think it's kind of more impacting like, our strategy, like for idols later, like how like the game that day.
Like, do you feel like there was any one person leading the strategy going into the challenges, or do you feel like it has been just by consensus, or how do you feel?
I have to see the loose here. I'm gonna throw Eva's name out there. Sorry, Eva. I feel like you're probably the one who put my name out there in the first tribal council. So my vote's gonna be for Eva. The people that I talk to, I hope that you will vote for Eva too. I am very loyal. And and if that's like not enough, something out of my bag that I found when we first got into the challenge.
This is crazy.
I found the idol.
Oh shit! Okay.
And it is great, as we said. So I just wanted to say that I think this is an asset for our tribe. Hopefully no one saw that. And please vote for Ava. I know we're down in numbers right now. If we go to a swap or a merge, this idol is literally going to save us. So I just want to throw it out there. And so I'm gonna put Ava's name out there. I'm praying for Ava down. Hopefully you guys write Ava's name down, and we can use this idol to help our tribe. And hopefully we'll vote for Ava. That's all I have. All right.
Everybody other than Fu, how are you guys feeling at this revelation?
Wait, is there any way, like, to verify the idol?
The only way to verify it is to play it. So you'll have, which that'll be after the votes are read, after the votes are cast, but before they're read.
Okay. Also, was the idol outside in the ring?
Huh?
The idol was outside in this play part, right?
The idol was hidden in this plate.
It looks so much more legit, but I think it's weird that it's not wet. It's like, I trust, like, I think you're a trustworthy guy, but also, like, I think in like your position, I would also, like, bring some, I don't know. Like, I'm confused as to why it wasn't wet. Like, why the paper isn't wet at all.
Oh, because it was underneath this bench. That's not. It was. Do you know this where all that bench where we all put stuff on? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay. And was it, like, where was it under the bench?
Like dead center under the bench. And what, like, okay, I know I watched these shows a lot before, and they like to hide stuff under stuff. So I like Loki. First thing I did was look under the bench, and I saw it. Everyone's back was turned. I like just quickly snatched it and put it in the bag.
And why didn't you tell us earlier?
Well, because I wanted. Well, what was I gonna do, right? Like I wanted to keep this as like a last minute thing, and I just hope that, you know, I don't know. I feel like when you find an idol, the first thing you do isn't like tell everyone, oh, I found an idol, especially when everyone else is other tribes out there. So I just hit it, and I was hoping that I wouldn't have to go out or anything like that. And I hope I don't want to have to use it either, because I'm thinking long term we can use this for us. So I hope you guys understand. That's why I did.
Yeah, can I see?
Yeah.
How are you feeling? So it looks like, it seems like what some people are debating is, okay, I know Fu at least feels like he felt like he was a consensus vote. If it is a consensus and it's a unanimous vote against him, if he plays the idol, and it is a real idol, he gets to unilaterally decide who goes home. But you can decide, so how is that going into your thinking?
It's definitely a new consideration. It's added to the choice architecture.
Good work.
But I don't know.
I see. I'm just thinking that like the quality of item would be lesser if brought for the survival challenge rather than buy food from his like home. But also he wouldn't bring
You
a
wouldn't
green
have known
thing.
to bring green.
Yeah, that's
Wait, what if he brought both of the colors?
But we're blue and blue.
Oh, yeah.
So if he uses
No, I trust
if
that.
he uses the idol, then he can pick anybody he wants to send home. Or
No,
It's a-
if you all vote for him and he plays the idol and it's a real idol, whoever he votes for will be the only vote that sends somebody home.
I see.
You have to split it.
Yeah.
Oh wait, yeah, I'm really confused. I have no idea what an idol is. You can cut this part.
So all of you vote. So if you vote for somebody and that person plays an idol, all votes cast against those person do not count.
Oh, and only their vote counts?
Or votes that are for somebody else. So if all six of you vote for Fu, he plays his idol, his sole vote for whatever the 6 of you votes the other person out. But if there is other votes, then like if you know that he's going to play the idol and you vote for somebody else instead, the votes against them will count.
I feel like this is such a wasted opportunity for you guys right now if you don't like save this idol. I know, I'm sorry, Ava, I know you're really like, but I'm saying, please. Like, I feel like I talked to most of you. I feel like I don't know. I'm just saying I'm gonna be really loyal. You guys vote for Ava. I feel like
Wait, so why are you picking Eva?
Yeah.
just because you're the first I haven't do this to. I never had a one-on-one with you. I'm sorry, Ava. And also because I think you voted my name for title council. How about this? Let's say if I survive this vote, I will give this idol to the most trusted person on this tribe. Obviously I won't be the most trusted person. I'll give the idol away because obviously I feel like you guys might have like reservations about me and whether or not I will use it for the tribe. So I'll give it to the consensus person after this vote, and I will literally be defenseless in that scenario. And even then, now that you guys now have an idol in the future, you can just split the votes against me, and it won't even really matter. So if you guys are worried at all that I'm making like false promises, that's just something to think about.
You guys don't have any further comments? You feel like you've said everything you want to say, Fu?
I guess my final comment, since this has been made to be about me and Fu, somehow, I think I'm a little disappointed off the bat that you didn't tell us, since our whole vibe the entire time was like togetherness and cohesion and like for each other. And so I'm definitely a little disappointed that you're now like turning that vibe and like taking advantage of it. And like the fact that you didn't tell us about the idol, I think is really indicative of the fact that you weren't very confident in your place in the group. So I think
I did get 2 votes the first time, so I don't know, what do you guys think? Like,
so. If I could continue, so that's like a little bit disappointing. But otherwise, obviously, I'd love to stay here. I think we have a great group going on right now. I think I can be a great asset to the group, both vibe-wise and then also like physical challenge-wise in particular. So yeah, I'm not really sure how the voting could go in order to hopefully keep me to stay, but it sounds like if we all vote for Fu, then he's going to vote for me and I will be out if that idol is indeed real. There was some questions about the validity of the idol because it was just super dry and like neatly tucked away in his bag rather than like wet, which you would assume given the conditions.
Well, are you confirming that he was right, that he was the target tonight? Because if Fu's not the target, then him playing the idol doesn't affect your guys' plans.
I think like the thing is like we didn't really have plans at the time. Like as far as I know, like nobody really talked strategy. Like we were all just kind of like vibing and like looking for idols and like having a good time. So I think like because now we like have to talk about strategy in like a way that we weren't even serious, then like we're kind of less fun.
I think we could theoretically make Fu a bigger target, like, especially down the line if he does stay. Just because having an idol, regardless, is like not good, and his idol finding skills are proven. So I don't know, like if we didn't have a plan, that might have been like not a safe bet to like tell us, because if it was him, he would have guaranteed that he'd stay. And I don't know.
I guess you have to think about the risk of, okay, Fu, if he continues to have the idol, could be more of a risk by still having the idol in the game. But do you play that risk against, okay, if you vote for Fu, you give him the sole chance, you could be the person going out tonight. So it's short-term risk of tonight versus the long-term threat of a person having an idol as to what you're weighing. It sounds like what you're saying.
yeah, you guys might have great vibes and all. Great vibes doesn't mean overwhelming majority numbers that's going to pick you guys off. one by one. The idol is literally the only thing that's going to protect you guys, like, for sure. And I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I haven't thrown anyone's name out there other than Ava's. And so I feel like we can still have a great cohesion Kumbaya vibe without Ava, even with me instead. And I could have the idol help us, or as I said before, I'll just give away the idol, and literally it's a win-win. I know that's hard to trust based on this, but literally, like, just logically think long-term, for none of you guys, there's literally no reason to vote for anyone other than Ava here, and there's literally no risk for you guys if you vote out Ava. Literally none.
And then who do you say was the person that you think actually has your back?
So there's two people. I was thinking Oscar and Sarah. Oscar because I whispered like a final two to him while we were at the bathroom, and he's like nodded, and he's like kind of talked strategy with me, but he didn't really give me a name this tribal council, so that made me feel like, oh, he's probably sees like I'm not worth like an ally anymore. So. But if I do stay tonight, I feel like it's gonna be because of Oscar.
Vu is not in the group talking, like he's not chit-chatting. He's been a clear, like, non-contributor in a way. Like,
In challenges or social?
in challenges mainly. But I don't want to say anything bad about it because, I mean, he's like a chill guy, except until he called me out, like, quite aggressively.
Okay, so I'm mad. I'm really mad because I was saying I wanted to put out food. And then, I don't know why he wouldn't tell. He was like, let's you, me, and Oscar be a thing. And I was like, oh, fine. But now, I'm like, we're definitely not. Basically, my plan, and I don't know if it's going to work out, but I was like, okay, ideally I want food gone. But if not, I don't want Eva ranking gone. Even though I know I was just saying, she's kind of like imposing as a leader sometimes. I'm like, I think she trusts me. And also if I save her now. But I don't want to overplay. Like, I don't want to do too much. But my plan is that if Fu votes for Eva, and maybe someone else does, and there's 2 votes on Sophia, or 3, because I told Oscar to also, and the 2 or 3 people vote for Fu, then it doesn't even matter what he does, because we would revote, and it would be, I think, Sophia instead of Eva, because she did way worse in the challenge. Like, she was also following. But I think a lot of people forgot about that, because Fu was so terrible.
It was very much of like a good vibes team. Like literally we lost both challenges, but like no one really blamed any single person. Like we kind of just got together in a circle and we're like chatting about other things, like chatting about, oh, where do we think the idol might be? But like, you know, really no one came aside and was like, oh, like we should vote this person. But yeah, a little bit towards the end, as we were kind of like, as Fu was making his point and things like that, like I looked at some other people and they were like, I think we should still go through.
Okay.
Especially because like I think he said he's not playing his idol. And like I think strategically like everything he's doing makes total sense. But I just think like kind of the game that I want to play and like the people I want to move with going forward. It's just, and like we do have to vote someone out, so like kind of how it is.
Honestly, I think I've been trying to avoid strategizing too much. I think just like this early in the game, I think it's also really important to have good morale. And I feel like with too much like strategizing and like talking behind people's backs, you like can't really get that. But there's some members of the team that I really, really like.
I don't want to like overplay. I think next round I won't say anything at all. Because I just really don't want Reagan to go. It would be so upsetting if she went instead of someone who like totally was the reason we lost. Which I know I also said that wasn't the reason we lost, but it obviously was. Like, sorry. He should have been like, I need more help. Like, because I said when we were preparing, I was like, okay, do you want to have help? And he was like, ah. But yeah, that's my vote. I think it hopefully works. But if it does, I'm gonna feel embarrassed.
Do you think you're leading the charge and changing it to Sophia?
Yeah, well, no one else was thinking anything. Well, like 4 people don't understand what the idol is. So I just told Thea to vote for Fu. I think Sophia was to vote for Fu, and I know Oscar said he did.
So there's no input from anybody, this is just based on the vibes from the travel council?
Malachi did whisper Fu in my ear, which I think was like totally valid.
I told Oscar to vote for Sophia and Eva to vote for Sophia, and I voted for Sophia. But I think Oscar voted for Fu.
Okay.
So worst case scenario, it's 2-2-3 if 3 people vote for Eva. But I told Sophia to vote for Fu.
Okay.
But I feel really bad. About that, because she's great. Anyway, that's all.
The votes have been tallied. If you have a hidden immunity idol, now would be the time to use it.
Okay, wait.
We have
I
one symbol.
promise I'm not playing it. But in case you guys do vote me out, I'm going to hand my idol.
Alan Barber has so far not even
So you
pulled
guys
down.
might as well.
Who is handed over his idol to Sophia?
Sophia, you can choose to use this idol right now.
Show up.
Do you choose to use it? No. First vote, Sophia. Next vote,
That this universe.
Fu.
When our views.
Next vote,
Barber.
Sophia. Next vote,
More
Fu. That's 2 votes Fu, 2 votes Sophia. Next vote, Eva. Next vote, Eva. That's 2 votes Fu, 2 votes Sophia, 2 votes Eva, 1 vote left.
Oh my god.
And the second person voted out of Harvard Survivor Season 2, Eva.
Oh my god.
Thank you.
I just wanna say it's been an amazing time. I'm kind of surprised. And yeah, that's a lot of everything.
Eva, the tribe has spoken.
For Sophia because Malachi told me to, and he understands the game way better than I do.
Alright, voting for Ava. I just voting for Ava.
I think my strategy in this game is to sort of fly under the radar, and I think Fu sort of went against that, so I don't think it would be great for my strategy to stay connected.
Fu, you're super nice. I just think, I don't know, I personally really vibe with Ava really well, and I didn't really appreciate how you kind of threw your name out, or threw her name out.
Voting for Sophia. I feel bad about it. And I'm really glad Fu found that idol.
Okay, I'm voting for Fu. Actually, wait, can I change my vote?
Yeah.
Okay, wait, I'm changing my vote. Sorry, I've been thinking about this. I've been really back and forth because I love Eva. I think she brings so much to the group, and personally have loved spending time with her. But I think tactically this is really, really confusing. And honestly, I don't fully trust Fu, but I also know that for that reason he could easily play the idol in this case. In which case I almost feel like Eva might be going out anyway, and I need to protect myself.